Hey there folks, Nick here. Welcome back to a very special episode 100 of my Cricket 19 career mode. Looks like, actually, this isn't going to be exactly the special episode 100 I thought it would be. I thought it would be starting into the Caribbean Premier League, but apparently that's not the case because Victoria finished on top and have qualified for the finals against the New South Wales Blues in first class cricket. So welcome to this, my 100th episode of Cricket 19 career mode, with this, my career player. Look at him, the magnificent beast that he is. I have done a couple of things since the last episode, so first things first, we're going to do a bit of housekeeping here. I have upped his skills. You might be wondering, what skills have you upped? He has no available ability points on batting, no available ability points on bowling. Well, lots of available ability points on bowling, actually, I should say. Nowhere to put them. And no available ability points on fielding. Where did I put them? Well, some of you may or may not know that you can actually change what your positions preferred to be fielding in are. So, you know, you can change yourself from being in the slips to being in the gully to being in point or square leg, mid off, mid on. Outfield, wicketkeeper, obviously not an option that I have. Personally, I'd rather be a slips close and basically a close fielder. But you can change these to whatever you want. And what I've basically done is just gone through, and because I have, currently 32, I think I had 48 at the end of the last match, I've just gone through and filled all those up. So my fielding rating has gone up a little bit. The other thing that I did between the last match and this is download all of the updated teams and uniforms. We now have the Jamaica Talawars instead of the Jamaica Crocodiles or whatever they were called in Cricket 19 standard non-copyrighted terminology. Let's get right back here and get into this match against the New South Wales Blues at the MCG, the grand final of first class cricket. So here we are at the beautiful MCG, the covers being taken off, the wickets being set up. It's first class cricket. New South Wales are coming down to Victoria for this, the final. Down to the middle for the toss. The Blues have called tails because once again, as we all know, it usually never fails. It's come up heads. Victoria have won the toss. I didn't take a look. We got a hard pitch. We are going to bowl. So let's have a look at the first ball. Then we'll zippity zip 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 ahead and see what happens. First ball through to the keeper. Nice bowling there by Carter Allwood. 44 wickets, 13 matches, averaging 15.5. In I come at over 54. Right, 2 for 234. That's not fantastic, is it? Let's start Gibson off with an in-swinging ball. One thing I will do, Old Faithful, let's bring the wicketkeeper and slips up. And let's recall upon the work that I was doing yesterday after the recording finished, in downloading all those teams and such. Obviously you can't see that yet. The intention was for this episode to be a celebration of new uniforms in the Caribbean Cup. But anyway, it was not to be. The process of doing that, whilst it took a extraordinarily long time, yeah, about actually an hour and a half, because that's how long basically I had before I had to go somewhere. So it took me about an hour and a half to download all the custom teams, which was tremendously annoying. The only downside is that it takes a long time to literally download all the teams. Oh, played onto his pads. We'll finish him off with just a normal speed outswinger. Yep. Ooh, wedged the wrong way. That's run away for 4 on the final ball. Ruined my maiden. Gibson is an arsehole. Yep. Skip to... Whoa, that's coming to me. Go in on the action. What a terrible throw. would you be interested in a guide to downloading all the custom teams? Is that something that you've had trouble working out? Or, like me, did you work it out, no worries, and don't need that sort of thing? If you do, let me know, and I'm happy to put something together. But if not, yeah. And actually, the only reason I went through and did that is because I was looking through some of the comments in the videos when I was playing in the PPP, the Pakistan Premier Plate. Some people wanted me to download the custom teams, and oh god, this end! But unfortunately, by the time I'd seen that comment, the videos had been recorded, so there wasn't really much sense in doing it. And then we came back to Australia, where all the... Oh, they're running! And I've once again thrown it to the wrong end. Good run there by Gibbo. Yeah, so as I said, it didn't take me long to figure it out, but it certainly takes a long time to download all the teams. And it's the actual physical downloading time that takes the brunt of that. And then Cricket 19 makes just the very slightest of sounds when a notification comes up during that process. So, as you would expect, that also pauses the entire shebang. So more often than not, you leave it there downloading while you're looking at your phone or something. Well, that's basically what I was doing. And look up to find that for the last 7 or 8 minutes, it's been sitting there with a notification asking if you want to overwrite a player. That's just something I noticed. But yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know down below in the comments. And let's really start to concentrate on this game, because those last 2 overs, whilst not overly productive for the batting side, haven't been overly great for me. So let's start to perhaps focus on the task at hand. So we started off that ball with just an in-swinging good length ball. Let's go a fast in-swinging good length ball. Just picked it out a bit too far. Right, straight and slow, aiming to get it on the stumps. That was on the stumps, but Gibson managing to get it away. I guess I am dealing with someone who's been out there for a couple of hours at this point, you'd have to guess. Maybe 3. Oh, well played. Through the gap. He'd certainly have some confidence up, and he's not overly tired, so he's definitely a worst case scenario for a medium bowler to be facing. Let's try something I haven't tried. Yeah, alright, the short ball causing Gibson some trouble. He's up to 60 though. I'll finish him off with a ball straight at the stumps, and he's blocked it away very nicely. So just a couple of runs in that over. Once I started concentrating, brought the run rate down a little bit, or my personal, run rate. I'm 0 for 10. Start Gibson off with a short in-swinger. Oh, it's just fallen short of that fielder. It couldn't get much closer. Right. Now we'll give him a fast out-swinging version of the same ball, which he's ducked. Fair enough. That'll get me a talking to. Yep. Thanks, Shaggy. We'll now bring the line in a bit. Yep. Rather the length. Just start angling it in towards him a little bit more rather than towards his head. You know what? Ball 3, in-swinging Yorker. Fast. Yep. Gotten it away. He was expecting it, it seems. Fielder got to it pretty well though. Gets Gibson off strike. He's faced 91 balls for 61 runs. Clipping along very nicely. Enriquez, on the other hand, approaching his half century. Too close to his body. I gave him the same shot. Alright, back to Gibson. Final ball of the over.
Yep, gotcha.
And yeah, there's no fielder again. The short ball has been my downfall. And actually, really, it's been the straight ball in this over. Terrible bowling. That 60 overs gone. New South Wales in a pretty commanding position at the moment, you'd say. Actually, I should have changed my field.
Waiting.
The slow ball causing Gibson absolutely no problems at all. Should I change my field? Perhaps I should bowl more to the field. Instead of getting caught behind here.
Waiting.
No, Gibson more than a match for my short ball. Let's give him the short ball, slow ball combination. Nah, left it. Alright. I'll reel the length in a little.
Wait on it.
Played well. Hasn't hit the gap though. That outswinger causing him no dramas. Let's give him one more outswinger. This one is going to be a very long length. And he can't. Hey there folks, welcome back. I'm not sure how much you guys missed, but this is where the game sits at the moment. My recording software crashed, which is unfortunate, but it is the way things are sometimes. There's not much we can do about that, technology being what it is. So New South Wales are at 2 for 275. Nick Larkin went out on 92, but currently we've got Ryan Gibson and Moses Enriquez in both over 50 runs each. They're doing pretty well. 2 for 275 is the score. I have bowled 5 overs, again not sure when it cut out, for 16 runs, so averaging a decent economy at the moment, but yet to take a wicket. Pennington and Tremaine, on the other hand, can boast that they have. So let's get back into the game. Oh, big swing and a miss by Gibson. It's like we're off to a good start here. Give him another outswing ball. Same kind of... Oh, they're running. Nah. A cheeky single there. They've done well. New South Wales have reached a total of 280 runs.
Yep.
Oh. Alright, I need to move the field around. That is for certain. Let me do that, and I will see you on the other side. Right, so we're back, and I've just moved the field around a little bit. It's not very different from what it was, but I do have the two fielders down there behind the batsman, down on the boundaries there, which will hopefully prevent a few of those blicked edges. Oh, that's an awful ball. I forgot I was outswinging it. Yeah, I know. Thank you, umpire. As well as old mate Pennington over here at forward square leg, because I feel like I'm getting pulled in that direction a fair bit. What I actually intended to do for that ball was this. And it's actually turned out a lot better than it did the last time. Let's hit him with a slow version of that now. Flicked away, and that's why we have the fielder at forward square leg. Now we'll finish him off with a slow short ball, which he's wisely left. And that's the over. Not bad, just a couple in it. Need to start taking some wickets though. 2 for 283 / 2 for 289 after 66. Things not going well here. Enriquez is about to face a short ball with some heat. Oh, huge swing and a miss. Let's give him another one.
Right there.
He's played that one better, the slower one.
Yep.
In swinging Yorker. Fielder's there. The run is good. Enriquez gets away with a single. He's up to 57. Gibson into the 70s now. After 110 balls. Doing pretty well, actually. Alright, fast outswing.
Waiting.
Nah, he's fine with the outswing. He is fine with it. Well, let's try him on some slow inswing. Ooh, carefully does it. Just a single run in that over. Starting to get into a bit of a groove here. However, we have two men who've just reached their century. One getting very, very dangerously close to a 150. Gibson, what an effort. 213 balls. We're getting close to the end of day one, it seems. I think Gibson is going to be a tough get at this point, although he might start to be getting complacent out there. You don't know. Hopefully the slip over there isn't too blinded by the sun in his eyes, but wicketkeeper doing the work for him. I just had a feeling that ball was going there. It was where I was hoping it would go after it came off Gibbo's bat. Oh, swing and a miss. Perhaps the weariness is starting to set in. Here we go, in swinging Yorker, but slow.
Waiting.
Nah, haven't tricked him up with that one. 4 dot balls so far. Go back. Oh, that's awful. That's a wide. It might not be though. It's not. I've gotten away with it. Final ball. Short ball. And it's a swing and a miss. There we go. It's my maiden. The 99th over of the match. Or of the innings. Looks like that is the end of the day's play. And I actually got to bowl the final over. Nicely done. Just the single highlight, which was that 4 by Gibson, which was really just an edge. But Gibson finishing the day, not out on 145, and Moses Enriquez, 118 runs. Amazing. His score, 2 for 428. Jeez Louise. It's going to be a tough ask for Victoria, but we'll do our best. Oh, the ball just slipping past the bat. Let's change the length a tiny bit.
Wait on
And
it.
change the speed a whole lot. And it results in another dot ball. Happy with that. Let me now switch it up to some in-swing.
Yep. Gotcha.
Oh, that's gone high. He was waiting for that. That's going to be a 4 for sure. Fantastic work, Gibson. But now you're on 49. Hit really high on the bat. Right on the sticker there. Slow and short. 149 runs. Gibson, 222 balls faced. Fast in swinging Yorker. That's what he needs. Wisely puts bat to ground and blocks it. Final ball, the short ball, of course. This time we'll do it slow and a little bit closer to him. Oh, he's put it in the gap. That's why the fielder's there. Just a single. 5 runs from the over. And that's his 150. Soak it up, Gibson. You scumbag. Now, if only someone on my team can get him out. It's definitely better than the 5 runs put up in my last over.
Waiting.
Played straight to the fielder at mid-off. Beautiful. I can live with that. Give him a short ball early in the over. See what happens.
Yep.
Oh, it's in the air, but there's no fielder. He's put it in the gap. It is only going to be a single. They thought about 2. But the throw coming back very nicely. Right, Enriquez now on strike. I might just start him off with the short ball.
Yep.
In the air! Again, no fielder. But once again, the good field placement just prevents the boundary. I do like this field. It's balanced 4 for anyone wondering. Gibson now about to get a slow Yorker.
Yep. Gotcha.
And he's picked it up. Oh my goodness. He's found the gap. 156 runs for him. A really nice shot, mate. 6 runs so far. Slow and short.
Waiting.
Hasn't found the gap this time. Final. In the air! Oh, again, short of the fielder, but it may have been a bump ball. A decent end to the over. But 6 runs from it. So we do the old zippity-doo-dah routine. Gibson and Enriquez are still in there. I'm 0 for 32 after 10. That's not spectacular, is it? Good fielding there in that second slip.
Waiting.
A slightly slower short ball. Oh no! He's dropped it and they've picked up a cheeky one. It wasn't even hit that hard. I don't want to see a replay of that. I want to know who that was. Chris Tremaine, you muppet. Right, so I've made a really quick change to the field. Chris Tremaine has been moved all the way over there. You can kind of just see his name behind Kenny. He's been moved down to third man because, I'm sorry, but that was disgusting. I'm disappointed. Oh, great shot by Enriquez. The in-swinger causing him absolutely no problem. And he's hit it on the full, I believe. Let's have a look at the replay. Yeah, he's caught that with the toe of the bat on the full. Just sent it back over my head. That'll teach me. Well, let me teach him something.
Right there. Yep.
Oh, okay, I take that back. Well played, Enriquez. Up to 130. He's faced 186 balls. He and Gibson have been in there for almost a full day at this point. No opportunity for a catch there, apparently. Let's give him an outswinging ball to finish things off.
Waiting.
Played it well, but there's a fielder there, and there's just the 5 runs. Perhaps 6. 6, because of that cheeky single they took. 93 overs left in the day. 2 for 461. It looks like New South Wales might be in for the whole lot of them at this point.
Yep. Gotcha.
Pulled it. It's where I wanted him to hit it, but he hasn't hit it quite well enough. Gibson picks up a single. Let's give him the opposite ball, but slow. Ducks that one as well. Fair enough. Actually, I don't want to give him an in-swinging Yorker because he smashed the last one for 4.
Waiting.
So I'll give him just an in-swing good length ball. And that brings me to 200 of my 350 dot balls, which is lovely. Actually, the longer they stay in, the more bowling I get to do and the more dot balls I get to pick up. Oh, maybe. Is it? Is it? Oh, come on, umpire. How close was it? It was probably going over. Oh, it's going wide and high, obviously. Alright, with that knowledge in mind.
Yep. Gotcha.
Not what I was expecting. That's not gone so well. Alright, 4 runs for Enriquez. Oh! Oh, Gibson's been dismissed. What amazing scenes here at the MCG. Who took him out? Gibson. Bowled by Kenny. Caught by Robson. Well done. Unfortunately, I don't have a look at Sanger.
Right there.
So Enriquez now the man in the middle who's in form. He's going to try and soak up as much of the strike as possible, I presume. At least early days. That's going wide, but I'm going to appeal just to keep Enriquez on his toes. Make sure he starts paying attention. Fast outswinging short ball. Oh, in the air, the fielder's there. The ball comes in and Enriquez gets a single and I get a look. Alright, Sanger. Do I start you off with an in-swinging short? In-swing? Yeah. In-swinging Yorker to kick things off for Sanger.
Yep.
Gets it away well. Fielder is in that rough vicinity. And Sanger is off the mark with a single. 2 balls left. Fair enough. Why not? Why not indeed?
Yep.
Not what I was looking for, but that's the 3rd run in the over. And it's 3 runs in the over, if I recall. There you go. Some good play there from Enriquez and Sanger. Sanger's doing pretty well, actually. He's still in. Enriquez now getting close to 200. Yeah, he's past Gibson. Well past Gibson. Ooh, Enriquez a big wicket to take. I'm 0 for 46 after 13. That's not fantastic. Well, I guess it's not a lot more than 3.5-ish, is it? So that's not too bad. Edge! Another fielder who dropped it, but it's a ball he couldn't have been expecting. Came at him pretty randomly there off the toe of the bat. Oh, another edge! This time the wrong way, and it's gone too fine. It's run away for 4. That inside edge is really starting to get on my nerves. Let me do another field fiddle. Alright, I've had a little fiddle with the field, and we should now be preventing those fine leg edges. Oh, again, just falls short of a fielder. I don't want to bring my infield in, because then they just start tonking it over the top of me, and that's not fun. Wise block there by Enriquez at 186. Final ball of the over, outswinging short ball. Fast and as short as I can short it. He ducks it. It's not a bad over. 4 runs.
Yep.
Oh, Sanger with the shot. Placed very well down to 3rd man. Let's see what Enriquez can do with this in swinging Yorker.
Waiting.
He played it away alright, but there is a fielder there now. Which is exactly why he was put there. I'm going to give him another in-swinging Yorker. This time it'll be slow.
Yep.
Oh, played better this time. They're coming back for 2. And they get 2. Enriquez up to 188. I'm just not sure what I can do with him. I'm 0 for 53 now. Approaching the end of my 15th over. I just don't know what to do with him.
Right there.
Finish him off with an in-swinging ball.
Right there.
Played to the fielder again. Not about over, just a couple in it. I don't know, it's boring bowling him kind of stock kind of balls that to prevent him from scoring runs. So, still on 188 after that over. Sanger's put up about...
Yep.
Oh! And when he does edge it, his damn legs are in the way. But I guess this is what I'm reduced to. If I want to...
Yep.
Oh, and then you place the field and you just don't know where to put him. I guess I could bring that field to the other side of the umpire. That would be wise. So I have moved him, but I feel like I've now got a really big hole in the center of the screen now, kind of past the umpire, between long leg and forward square leg. There's a big hole there. But we'll see what comes of it. Enrique's getting a... Oh! Not the sort of ball I'd have left, but I'd have been glad when I swung at it and missed. I laugh, but you know it's true. Back to me. That's fine. I can live with that. About a short outswinger.
Yep.
He's played it well. Gets away with a single. Final ball of the over. Sanger's going to get some outswing. It's going to be fast. And it's going to be a dot ball. So a good over. Enrique is moving to 190 runs, and out come the drinks. Right, here we are in the 131st over of the innings. This is one of the longer innings I've been a part of, I have to say. And I just don't know what to do with... Actually, Sanger I kind of do know what to do with. He's still early on in his piece. But I think having the very confident man at the other end kind of gives you a bit of a boost, doesn't it? Really what we need to do is get Enriquez out as well. That being said, at 196...
Yep.
Oh... Here. Sanger reaching the 30s. Enriquez, let's not give him an opportunity for... Actually, I really should...
Yep.
I was going to say, where are you throwing it? What I was about to say was I really need to give Enriquez a field with the players out on the boundary. But that's really of no consequence when Sanger is facing me. That's fine, I can live with that. Let's give him a slow, short ball now, just to mess with him. And that is fine. 2 runs in the over, a good one. My goodness gracious me. When are New South Wales going to declare? 565, you have to think. It's a pretty good effort. Enriquez is up to 205. Sanger's still in on 35. And Sanger is still in on 39 as a result of that shot. And have they declared? Did they just put me in to hit a 4 to declare? That is a scummy thing to do if that's the case. Moses Enriquez not out on 205. Ryan Gibson out on 158. Larkin and Hughes both getting half centuries. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Yeah, they have. They've sent us out to bat. They've given up. Well, they've declared. So, let's go out there and have a bat. We'll see what my team does until I go in. And where have we gotten to? 4 for 124. It is not looking good. I guess it's my turn to come into bat. We are not in a very good position. I am at the non-striker's end. Let's see what happens. Foster at the other end's on 21. And Nathan Lyon.
Yep.
First ball to the fielder. It's alright, I'll take myself a single, get off strike. And there we go. Starting to chip away at the runs. 1 from 1. Loving it. So here we are with Dwarcius. A nice gap there. Stuff that up. As you can tell, I did make it back very safely from Melbourne. It was a good trip. Had a wonderful time, learnt many things. And went out for one off a edge, apparently. There you go. Dwarcius with the wicket. I'm gone for 1. Damn it. Looks like New South Wales are really going to cause us some hurt here. They haven't enforced the follow-on. That's interesting. They really want to put this game to bed. I'm back out to bowl against Enriquez. They're 3 for 128. And I don't know what's going to happen now. I guess we're just going to have to see. This is a... I'm very surprised that the Blues decided to not just enforce the follow-on. They still had a 300 and odd run lead. Alright. Whatever. I ain't their daddy.
Waiting.
I guess they really just want to make sure we can't win. I don't know where this performance was in the last match, but it's here now.
Yep.
Well, there we go. That was the first over. Just the 2 runs from it. Yeah, I don't know what to do here. Enriquez is on 12. They have a 510 run lead. I don't know what they're still doing. What day are we on? Day 3 of a 4-day match. I don't know what their plan is. But I'm just going to bowl some dot balls and try and get some stats. Try and get some wickets. I'll probably be cutting a fair bit of this out because nothing much is happening. But as soon as I get a wicket, I'll jump back in.
Wait there.
Might be able to get myself a nice little maiden here. That would be lovely.
Yep.
Nope, no maiden for me. There's a run. Right, so I gave myself a little bit of a rest, let some of the other bowlers have a bit of a go. They took a couple of wickets, which is good. Neville and Sanger is still in. He's on 39. He had a good first innings, so we might want to try and get him out at some point. New South Wales now have a 550 run lead, which is problematic.
Wait.
The longer Sanger stays in there, the harder this is going to be for us to even have a bat. But Victoria are going to keep trying. Sanger's not making it easy. Not making it easy at all.
Yep.
Oh, and then he puts it into the gap. That'll be 2 more for Sanger. He's up to 41. And I'm just wondering what we're doing here. I don't know where this sudden burst of performance for New South Wales has come from. Because let's face it, in the last match we had utterly demolished them. They didn't even play another match between now and then. Well, we didn't at least. They might have. But what changed? I don't know what's going on. Nothing has changed. Should have changed. Oh! Is that out? Come on! Old Shaggy Beard says no. Alright, 2 runs more in that over. Come on, guys. You've got a 560 run lead. What are you thinking? And now they've both come back out with full stamina belt back built up. Neville, though, doesn't really have a lot of confidence yet. Is it? Why are they running on that crap? Such bullshit.
Waiting. Yep.
Oh, Sanger's just picked me up and sent me to the boundary. He's up to 45. That was a 4 straight over my head. What am I going to do with you, mate? You need to piss off.
Wait. Waiting.
So, 4 runs coming in that over. Victoria are really struggling. Right, so I've had another little rest here. 5 overs gone. 1 maiden, 11 runs. 6 for 277 now. 650 runs in the lead. Let's have a quick look at the scorecard because it's the end of day 3. There's a day left. Come on, New South Wales. Sanger's still in. Copeland is in. Wickets need to be taken. This is the time that they need to be done.
Waiting.
Sanger's had a swing at that one. That's good. Slower ball. Give him something a little different.
Wait.
Nothing there. Try something a little tricky this time.
Wait.
Nah. Doesn't bite. That's an outswing for him.
Yep.
In the air, no fielder. That's going to run to the boundary. No, it might not actually. The fielder might cut it. Nah, it's what he did. 4 runs for Sanger. In-swinging Yorker to finish things off fast.
Wait.
And flicked to the fielder. No run. And it looks like Victoria finally managed to dismiss New South Wales. Unfortunately, they've also managed to get down to me again. Let me have a quick look what's going on here. Preston Robson managed to pick up 50. Harris managed 64. Hanscom went for a duck. Bowled by Conway. Conway's got himself 3. And it's Foster and I in once again. Now, perhaps I might try to... Oh, God, look at this field. Well, that happened. The rest of my team followed suit. I mean, that just was the way the game went, let's face it. 456 run victory. That was ridiculous. So the New South Wales Blues are, of course, the new first class cricket champions for the year. It seems I didn't... Oh, I did. Look, there's the tiniest little sliver there of my score 900 runs. So, lots of work to be done. But now, guys, that is the end of the Sheffield Shield. In the next episode... Oh, wow, hang on a sec. Not in the next episode. Let's have a quick look at this. Who will I pick? I usually pick Nottinghamshire. But I won't do that this time. Do I want one of the sexes? Middlesex, Sussex, Essex. No, I don't want to be saying that. Durham. Kent. Aha. I could go be an old Kent. Let's go play for Kent. Right. So we have now finished the Australian summer and are about to head our way somewhere. Apparently, I don't know where. Hopefully to June. No, I'm not playing for Kent this season. That's alright. Fine with that. What is coming up? What have you got to look for? The England One Day plate is complete. June, I've caught the eye of Victoria for the Sheffield Shield. I thought I already did play for Victoria for the Sheffield Shield. I'm the captain, already was. And that's right, Jamaica Talwars. That's going to be our first episode back. That's the end of this episode though. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I know that was a very disappointing end to the Sheffield Shield, considering how well Victoria did throughout the whole thing. There you go, that's how the game goes. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hitting subscribe. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow.
Jazz Club.
And finally, a fast in-swinging Yorker. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! That's a wicket maiden! Cop that, Edwards! Look at that ball once again off the foot and takes the bails off the tops of this.